Hi guys, Massman here, back with a new video, another ratio video, and this time we're going to be looking at ratios and quantities, how you can use ratio to work out quantities. So I'm going to start here, I'm going to start with the basic question. So Simba has 36 lion friends split into prides or at the ratio of 5:1. How many lions is in each pride? So a pride is just a pack of lions. So basically what I do, if I want to work this out, is I take the ratio, which is 5:1, that's an important piece of information, and 36 is our other important piece of information. Now what I do is I look at both parts of the ratio. So I have 5 and I have 1. If I add those two together, I have 6 parts in total. Then what I do is, with this 6 parts, I divide by the number we want to find a quantity of. So 36 divided by 6 is 6. Now I have that, I have worked out what 1 part is. And now I've worked out what 1 part is, I can go back to my ratio and think, well, if I've worked out that 1 part is 6, if I multiply it by 5, I should get what 5 parts are. So if 1 part was 6, and I multiply it by 5, I get 30. So there's 30 lions in 1 pride, and because the other ratio was just 1, then that must mean there is just 6 lions in the other pride. Okay, moving on to a slightly harder question. And here it is, £50 is split by the ratio 2:3:5 between friends. How much does each friend get? So what you'll notice here, first of all, is that my ratio actually has 3. So 2:3:5, and that is totally fine, okay? Don't be scared if you see a ratio and it has more than 2 numbers. Okay, that quite often happens actually, especially in more difficult questions. So let's take a look at the important information. I have £50, that's an important piece of information. And my ratio is 2:3:5. So just like I did in the first example, I must add all of the parts together. So 2 plus 3 plus 5, that gives me 10 parts in total. So I must then divide 50 by 10, and that will give me what 1 part is. So 50 divided by 10 is 5, so that must mean 1 part, 5 equals 1 part. So now I've worked out what 1 part is, all I have to do is take the 5, multiply it by 2. So the first friend would get 2 times 5. They would get £10. The second friend had 3 parts of the £50. So he would get 3 times 5, and that would be £15. And then the final friend had 5 parts, so he would get 5 multiplied by 5, and he would get, lucky him, £25. Now on to a question which I know you'll like. It's Fortnite. So there's 200 players. Fortnite players have been split into 2 teams and at the ratio of 3:1. How many players does each team have? So again, let's write down the important information. So it's 200, because that's how many Fortnite players there are. And they've been split 3:1. So if I add the 2 parts up, the 3 and the 1, there are 4 parts. So I take the 4 parts and I do 200 divided by 4. And that means 1 part would be 50 players, because 200 divided by 4 is 50. So if 1 part is 50, then what would 3 parts be? It would be 3 multiplied by 50. And that gives us 150 players. And then the last one, the other team has just 1 part. So that would be 1 times 50, and that would be 50 players. Okay, moving on to the last question, and I'm actually not going to answer this question. I'd like you to take a look at it, and if you come up with the answer, then please write your answer in the comments section below. So the question is, 2,800 fans go to watch a football game. The ratio of home fans, away fans, and neutral fans is 3 to 2 to 1. How many fans is in each section? There will also be bonus points for anyone who can name the stadium and what Mezque un Club means. Bonus points for that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found it useful. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up down below. And if you would like more free maths videos on all things to do with Key Stage 2 curriculum, then you might want to subscribe and take a look at some of the other videos that I have made. Okay, it is my aim by the end of this year to have made a video about every aspect of the Year 6 curriculum, so I hope that does help you out. Thanks again for watching.